And the whole time I was watching that video, I was starting to feel so sorry for dudes out here, bro. This is the mentality of these females.
I'm gonna tell y'all why I've never had a boyfriend. Yes, I've exclusively dated people, you know, it's just me and him. But I never made it to the boyfriend and girlfriend title phase. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why. One is I noticed when I was dating, you know, and I started dating when I was 18, that people will ask you, number one, oh, how many exes do you have? And obviously, I always said 0. And then when I got a little bit older, I realized that none of the guys that I was with, even before like things got serious, I was like, this dude doesn't deserve to be my boyfriend. And until he shows that he's worthy of that, I'm not going to call him my boyfriend under any circumstance. And of course, none of them ever rose to the occasion and became boyfriend material. So I never even thought of them that way. Also, I take it very serious for a guy to ask me to be his girlfriend. I'm not just gonna start calling a guy my boyfriend one day. No. It has to be an official, will you be my girlfriend? With a card, with a gift, with flowers. I don't care if someone thinks that's too high of standards. I will be alone because I'll do that shit for myself. If I gotta be the one to write myself nice letters, I'll do it. I'll do it before I take somebody who won't do that for me. But this leans into the bigger portion of, honestly, the kryptonite of my dating life, which is that I'm not going to sit here and wait. I'm not going to sit here and wait for someone to treat me how I want to be treated. And what I've noticed, what no one really talks about, is a lot of guys will ensure that you will get the good treatment that you want and that they can do it and that they've done it for girls in the past, but you got to wait for it. And they don't really say this out loud, but they mean that you're going to get that good treatment when they decide that you're their girlfriend. Like, you want gifts and lots of nice dates and you want lots of attention. That's for their girlfriend. My thing is, why would I let us get that far without receiving those things right now? You think I'm going to talk to you for 2 months and wait until I'm your girlfriend to get the nice treatment? Not saying that he's gonna treat me like trash, but I want the ultra nice treatment right now. Treating me superbly right now is what will make me want to be your girlfriend in the future. A lot of men do it really backwards for some reason. Why would I get treated how I want after like months of talking to you? Like, how long do I have to wait here until you decide that I deserve your full effort and affection and attention? Even if he's only talking to me, a lot of guys will still do this where they're not giving me their maximum effort because I'm not their girlfriend yet. At this rate, baby, I'll never.
Listen, the whole time I was watching that video, I was starting to feel so sorry for dudes out here, bro. This is the mentality of these females. Where did she learn this stuff from, bro? She learned that she had to learn this stuff from somewhere. And everything, if you notice what she said, it was all based upon what the man can do for her, which I've already talked about on my channel plenty of times. It's like a freaking record over and over again. I don't want to keep on talking about the same things. It's very frustrating. That's why sometimes I point out females who are actually mature-minded females. I have to point those out sometimes. I have to show you videos of women who actually are mature thinkers, because the majority of women are thinking like that, like they're the prize. This girl is not even, she's nowhere near a dime, bro. See, men, we can look at ourselves and be like, okay, I might not be no 10. I'm decent looking, you know what I'm saying? And if I don't get a fine, like for me, if I don't get a fine female, I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that I have my days where I look really smooth, and most days I look pretty much just a little bit above average. That's how I feel about myself. Maybe some females may not feel about the same way, but I feel like that's how I feel about myself. So if I get a mediocre looking woman, I'm married, so I don't got to deal with that. I'm just saying that's how my mentality was before. If I get a mediocre, actually my mentality wasn't really like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, men have a better sense of understanding. They can look at themselves in the mirror and it can be realistic with themselves. Where females, they have this inflated, unrealistic understanding of themselves. This girl is not that pretty, bro. I hate to really say it, but she's not that pretty. She's not ugly, but she's not that pretty to be having these high behind standards. You better, and she says she's fine getting balloons and flowers for herself. And this is why a lot of women are alone. She's learning from the older women. A lot of women are alone, bro. This is a mentality. Think about this, y'all. If you can't even have mediocre women thinking in a humble way, if you can't even have mediocre women thinking in a humble way, then what hope is there? Because we know the dimes, we know the girls that's 9s and 10s. We already know they thinking like that. We know they thinking like that because everybody wants them anyway. But you got the mediocre females thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? At least like, okay, if I wanted a relationship with a female, and say hypothetically, say a dude wants a relationship with a female, and he goes for the dimes, he goes for the 9s, and they don't want him because he ain't got all the money, or he's not handsome enough, or all these different types of things. The dude said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go to a girl that's a 6 or a 7. You know what I'm saying? At least I can be with a woman because I'm a man and I really want to be with a woman. And then when the females that's a 6, a 5, and a 6 have the same standards, they look at themselves the same ways that a freaking 10 looks at themselves. Then she's wondering why dudes aren't going above and beyond for her. Has she looked at herself? I'm not trying to be mean, but